Alright, welcome ladies and gentlemen. I'm not 100% certain whether I believe this or not, which I will get into momentarily, but there is a rumour circulating that Avengers Doomsday may pause production until Trump's Hollywood tariff, so the details of it come to light. Now, we'll get into the rumour, but effectively it's that because the tariffs are so high, 100% for everything made outside the country, America, Disney may just pause the production of Avengers Doomsday because it's going to be too expensive. There are a few things to go into with this, though, is that the reason why I don't 100% buy it, right, is that a pause in the production will increase the cost anyway. So, by quite a lot. I mean, yeah, Disney may have rented out Pinewood studio space, which they have done, and they've booked it solid for a really lengthy amount of time, but this is not something you'd be able to pause that much of, to be fair. Not without incurring great cost. Snow White, for instance, is a movie which is ballooned to confirmed, at this point in time, $270 million. It's going to be higher than that when they do the next tax filing. So, pauses in production really do raise the cost quite a lot. So I don't know whether I buy that they have paused the production on this, but we'll take a look at the rumour, just because, again, it's interesting. So hit subscribe if you are new here. Do turn those bell notifications on, guys. So the Walt Disney Company may be facing a sudden high-stakes dilemma, whether to pause production on Avengers Doomsday, the highly anticipated Marvel installment currently filming entirely in the UK. Now, this comes on the heels of Donald Trump's dramatic announcement of a 100% tariff on all foreign-made films. A sweeping protectionist move that could significantly reshape the global entertainment landscape and put massive projects like Avengers Doomsday directly in the crosshairs, which is completely legit. I understand why he's doing it. He is trying to save the film industry. The film industry is dying. That's categorical. They have not been doing gangbusters, have they? But this isn't actually the way to go about it. This won't save it because it's just cultural rot, but fine. So President Trump declared over the weekend that he has authorized the Department of Commerce and US trade representatives to initiate the process of imposing the new tariffs, citing the departure of US film production overseas as both an economic crisis and a national security threat. And he just basically wants Hollywood, many other areas within the USA being devastated. We want movies made in America again. So Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick confirmed on X, "We're on it," signaling that the administration is moving toward the implementation phase. But obviously we don't know what it is. So the policy bombshells obviously left Hollywood and everyone else going, oh, what's going on here? What's going to happen? And Howard Lutnick said this: Mike Pence is just bitter. These tariffs are the definition of America first, which is a concept he doesn't understand. It is America first. Yeah, it is very protectionist. So Avengers Doomsday, basically Disney have moved all of their productions, the majority of, to Pinewood Studios in the UK. And as a result of that, they get access to 25.5% of their production budget back to them, courtesy of the UK government and, obviously, by proxy, the UK taxpayer. So this is kind of what he's looking to stop. But obviously because of that, that's the incentive. That's the reason why Disney keep coming over here with their movies. Because their movies don't do massively well financially. They are few and far between mega hits. And so on a $300 million budget, you get 25.5% of that back. Why wouldn't you film over here? Honestly, why wouldn't you? But basically now, unless the administration offers exemptions or clearer definitions, the entire production could become subject to a 100% import fee if it remains a UK-based operation. And that's led to widespread speculation that Disney might have no choice but to pause the production, at least temporarily, until legal clarity is achieved. So on social media, fans have already started reacting. So we're just going to pay $40 to see Avengers now. Trump doesn't seem to realise US studios like Disney and Marvel are the ones filming overseas. This tariff hurts them. I actually don't think he cares that it hurts Disney and Marvel, to be fair. So the policy announcement immediately rattled markets. On Monday morning, shares of Disney, Paramount Global, Warner Brothers Discovery, and Amazon all dipped. Disney's markets have gone up now, by the way. Quite a lot, actually. But they did just have their earnings call. A whole bunch of analysts are now revising predictions for 2026 box office performance, particularly for tentpole franchises with international production bases. Companies with more diversified portfolios seem to be weathering the storm a little bit better at the time of publication. And while no financial advice is intended, companies like Comcast and Disney may be holding stronger than Netflix and Paramount because of their various businesses not associated with movie production. So the broader industry is on alert. Governments in Australia, New Zealand quickly issued statements. Also the UK, they issued their statement as well. Basically just condemning it, which is dumb. You know, the UK is just giving everything away to detritus, but alright. Critics of the policy have labelled it a blunt force approach to a nuanced issue, which is true. But you're never going to fix Hollywood because it's all incestuous agenda shit. Whilst it's true that the foreign tax credits have siphoned off production from Hollywood, many argue that the answer isn't punitive tariffs, but rather competitive domestic incentives and modernisation of union agreements that make filming stateside prohibitively expensive. Supporters of the move, i.e. unions, they say it could lead to a renaissance in the US-based filmmaking. Trump himself appointed a trio of pro-America Hollywood veterans, Jon Voight, Sylvester Stallone and Mel Gibson in January to help spearhead an entertainment revival. Gibson himself is preparing to produce a major movie in Italy this year, so he's not going to be happy with him. He's not going to be happy with that, to be fair. So for Disney and Marvel Studios, the immediate question is more, can they afford to make basically a $600 million movie, which would need 1.2 billion to break even? No. It says this: until the administration offers clearer implementation details, Avengers Doomsday hangs in a costly limbo. Disney executives may be forced to pause or relocate production to avoid potentially hundreds of millions in unexpected fees. Alternatively, they might gamble on a carve-out or legal challenge. If production costs are tariffed at 100% for expenses made in foreign lands, Avengers Doomsday could see an increase in expense in the range of hundreds of millions of dollars, which is true. So I don't think this is going to happen. And the reason why I don't think this is going to happen is if they pause it, the budget goes up, right? And then they may not. Then the tariffs may not even happen. So that's an expense regardless, and it's already an expensive movie. And they've booked studio space. Now, if they don't pause it, then they've got a guaranteed tariff anyway. So it's kind of one of those things that they're damned if they do and they're damned if they don't. So they might as well just not do anything. Do you see what I mean? Like they're going to be racking up money if they pause it, and it may be that nothing affects them. So I don't really buy this, and I don't buy it for those reasons outlined. I think they're perfectly justifiable. But what do you think? Let me know down below. I mean, this could, if the tariffs do exist, I mean, this will devastate Disney. This will be the end of Disney in that regard, filmmaking wise. Like it will absolutely destroy them. And it will destroy other sort of industries as well around the filmmaking sector. Like other countries' filmmaking industry will just be completely destroyed. So no, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Drop it down below. Take care. Bye-bye now.